Hello, Manheim Central. My name is Mr. Pratt, and if you're watching this, you have been enrolled in the Materials and Production Tech 1 course. This video is going to outline a little bit about what Schoology looks like for you and how you'll navigate it as we continue on this school year. We want to make sure that we're aware of things like where do I find Zoom links, where do I find assignments, grades, and what's coming up as far as due dates. So welcome to the Materials and Production Tech 1 course, also referred to as MAT 1. Like I said, my name is Mr. Pratt. This is my 6th year of teaching at Manheim Central, and in all 6 years I've been teaching this course, and so it's evolved over time, and we continue to make different changes and improvements to make the course the best it can possibly be for you, and so that you can get the most out of this course. This is the first level of a 3-tier course program that we have. So the second level would be Materials Production Tech 2, or what I refer to as MAT 2. And then the third level is the Manufacturing and CNC Technology course, or what I refer to as the CNC course. So I did want you to be aware that, if you have an interest in this field or this program, to continue to look into the other opportunities that you have available to you at Manheim Central after this course. So this course, so you're aware, is very hands-on, but of course we do have computer assignments that we'll be completing throughout the marking period together, and this will happen in the red phase learning if that would occur in the Wednesday Wednesday asynchronous days, or if you are at home for any particular reason, that would be something that you're doing that on a computer. Understand that this course only works though if you are in the building face-to-face majority of the time. So this is not a course that I recommend for any home hybrid learner because of the content that is being taught in this course. At the top of the course, you'll see that there is a banner or an announcement, and these are your resources for online learning days. And again, that would include any day where you are at home for any particular reason. And then, of course, Wednesday office hours and the red phase learning. And so the Zoom link is hyperlinked to that text there that you can see. In addition, we also have the streaming notice, so you're aware of attendance and grading policies for those of you that would be at home. And then my Wednesday office hours is also posted, which is 11 till noon every Wednesday. However, my schedule is fairly flexible, so if you message me, send me a Schoology message outside that window of time, I'll be able to answer it as long as it's within reason, meaning it's during the school day hours. After school day hours, I can't always guarantee that I'll get back to you right away, but I do try my best to answer any questions you might have throughout the course. At some point, we will have open lab hours, which will occur on Wednesdays for any student that would like to work on their projects, maybe getting caught up if they were out for any reason, or to get ahead if they know they're going to be out. And so that's also an opportunity for you on those Wednesdays specifically. If we look on the left side, you'll see that right now we're in the materials section of the course, which I'll talk more about. But we also have updates that I send out, which are just more like reminders of things that you need to make sure you bring to class with you, and specifically like headphones if you were going to watch a video, or if you needed to watch a video to learn about something to complete for your project, or maybe it's just more or less a goal that I have in mind for you, and so I need you to be aware of that. If I send out an update, I also try to send you a Schoology message, so please make sure that you are checking your Schoology messages if you were to have one. It could be a message directly to you, or it could also be to the entire class, so please double check those if you do end up having any Schoology messages. The last thing over in the left side I want to talk about is grades. And this course and all the courses that I teach, the grades are all based on the assignments and activities and projects that you're completing, as well as your participation in the course. And your grades will be housed in Schoology, and I will do my best to make sure that's up to date then in the Home Access Center. However, Home Access Center does delay that process a little bit, and so Schoology does. There is a window of time when Schoology grades are transferred to Home Access Center that there might be a lag. So I do want you to be aware of that. If you are looking for your most up-to-date grades, please check Schoology first, because that's going to give you the best answer that you're looking for. And that would include if you're missing assignments, if you're excused from an assignment for any particular reason, or if you're looking for the feedback on that assignment and maybe why you got the score you did. Most of the time that information will be, the best place to look for that information is going to be directly to Schoology. And then you can always send me a message then if you have a question or concern about your grade. On the right side is going to be assignments that we have throughout the marking period. I try to make sure this is up to date as well as posted in our classroom. So if you're out for any particular reason, you'll be able to look both places to find that information. If we move down into the materials section of the course, one of the things that we're going to be looking at is if you are out for any reason, the agenda in some cases might look different for our in-person students and then of course online students. So the home hybrid activity folder is going to be for those students that are zooming in for the class that day when we are able to be face-to-face. The first folder is an introduction to the course, and we'll talk a little bit about that. That is your paperwork section of the course, making sure that you understand expectations and rules going into a hands-on course like this. And then that way your parents and family members are also aware of the things that we're going to be making here in this class. Green Phase Learning folder is for any day that we are in person in the building. So any assignments that you might be working on in the Home Hybrid Activity folder could be coming from the Green Phase Learning. So it'll either be linked or it will, in the directions in the agenda in Home Hybrid Activity folder, it will ask you to refer to the Green Phase Learning or an assignment in the Green Phase Learning folder. So that is something to be aware of. Your Wednesday weekly activities is going to be a folder for each Wednesday, and those assignments or activities are always posted by 8 a.m. The Wednesday morning, but typically it'll be posted the Tuesday before, right around 8 p.m. And then all assignments are always going to be due at 11:59 p.m. and that's for every Wednesday. Red Phase Learning, if we were to go into the red phase any day of this marking period together, then our agenda as well as the assignments would all be posted in the Red Phase Learning, as well as any other resources that you would need to be aware of for that red phase day. And for the most part, that is the course. There will be a few things added within Schoology and in the folders that I have here. We'll talk a little bit more about Open Lab as we get started with the marking period. This will happen later in the course, but I do want you to be aware of that as well. And if you do have any questions regarding Schoology or the course, and before we get to meet each other on January 26th, feel free to send me a Schoology message. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to that day as we get started and introduce ourselves in person and start to make some of the cool projects that you've probably seen from other students in school. Hope you all have a great rest of your first semester, and we'll see you all second semester. Thanks.